Hey everybody, Mark here. Welcome. This is Lift by Medialite, and welcome to our channel. And this is Lift Podcast. And today we're very excited because we have two very, very special people with us who we are going to have this conversation with. And I'm really excited about today. But just a background, okay, as we welcome them. Uh, we just did a youth camp, okay? And we were able to gather about 26 to 30 young people in this camp, and they were all coming from this country that is right now suffering from a civil war. They all escaped this war, and now they have found refuge as students here in Chiang Rai, and that's how we met them, and we were able to gather these young people for camp. Now these two people that are with me missed that camp. They were not in that camp. But after that camp, the succeeding gatherings is when they started coming, and that's when we met them. And we now have learned that they are two very special people. They are now our friends, and we just are so excited that we know them. They're very, very special, and I'm excited to have this conversation. So, uh, they are Augusta over here is studying multimedia arts, and she's in her first year. She's 21 years old, and this is Mr. Kenneth, 22 years old, studying multimedia as well. All right, so you are her senior. Yes, also, and he is also her boyfriend. Yeah, we're just not sure if she is his girlfriend. We're gonna know. No, I'm just kidding. I was kidding. No, no, no. We're so they're together, and we love meeting people, young people who are in love with each other, and walking life together, and that's how we met them. They started coming to our Lift Weekly, and the special thing about this couple is whenever they are in our Lift Weekly gatherings, they don't they don't just come. They come with friends. They bring friends. Like they pull in two or three or four if they can, and they share the lift experience to people. And we always say the lift experience is worth sharing. We believe in it so much. We believe that it's life changing to young people. So I guess I would say, what makes you come back? What do you like about it? What does it mean to you? Because from the time that they started coming and attending, they would come back, and they become one of our regulars. And like I said, every time they are there, they would bring friends. So I'm really curious, like, what does it mean for you? I mean, this every Saturday gathering that we do with young people. What does Lift Weekly mean to you? Why do you keep coming back?
I feel like it's a very mm, very warming society I have met, and then we have a chance to play games and met new people, and then taste new dishes, and then listening to like a therapy session, and then we have a Jesus Christ teaching like that. So there is also everything is new for me, and then it's also joyful, and then I feel like it's very productive because I remember that the second time I came back to live, I feel like dizzy and a little bit unwell about my feelings, and uh, also like my feelings are mixed. But whenever as soon as I get into I or go into the hall, my feelings are like change, and then we have to play new games, and then we have to meet new people, and then I have to experience all of the fun things for today. So my energies are back in very amused. And then so I decided to bring new friends, especially like friends who live on the bed and in their room for a long time and
Get
haven't met
out.
like yeah, get out from the room and
I
then
love how you say it.
experience.
Friends who live on the bed.
Yeah.
Do you have friends who live on the bed?
uh, Most of them are like afraid of meeting new people, and then
Yeah.
it's not strange. It's a like a wonderful family.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
good society. You should come at first, and you should try first time. But if you don't like it, it's okay. The next time, if you don't want to try, it's okay. But you should try. I said like that, and
Yeah.
then they said okay, and then I'll come back like that.
Yeah.
And then when we got back from the lift, I asked them, "Did you enjoy today?" Like that. Oh, it's awesome, very good. But I'm an introvert and I I don't have many energy like you, like playing around and talking about people and like a nonstop. But I love like seeing how people are enjoying each other
Yeah.
and doing activities with the new people like that. So they enjoy it also.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts of Lift Weekly in our gatherings is when we sit in small circles
Yeah.
and then when we have meaningful conversations. How about you? What's your favorite part of, aside from, I know you mentioned a lot, but what is like your most favorite part?
I have two parts. One
Okay.
part is like a therapy session. We can open up our trauma, how
Yeah.
we pass through our traumas and
Uh-huh.
like that. That's the first one. The second one is very obvious, the food.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We start dinner on us
Yeah.
every Saturday if you come to Lift Weekly. That's right. How about you, Kenneth? What do you think about our gatherings and why do you keep coming back? Why do you bring friends? What does it mean for you?
Well, during the school days, there's a lot of assignments and very stressful. But
Mm.
every Saturday, I had a chance to have fun, play games with my friends, and
Mhm.
then during the therapy session, I can open up my thoughts
Yeah.
to everyone. Like normally, we don't have that kind of conversation in our daily life, and then I don't know how to share my thoughts during normal days. But it is a good chance to share my thoughts about my experience, and like when she mentioned like introverts or friends, I was one of them. I don't like meeting new people. I didn't
You're the one
like.
who live on your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
There you
like when I
go.
was with her,
You
I
pulled him out
yeah, yeah, yeah,
of that life.
yeah, yeah.
Get out. Good job.
Like I had to meet new people. I have to
Yeah.
make new friends, and I just keep enjoying that. It's cool to have new
Mm,
friends and new experience in life. So
yeah.
I just keep coming here.
Yeah. I always say if you just open up a little bit, and actually you don't need to change. Like you
Yeah.
can stay as an introvert, you don't need to be an extrovert to enjoy other people, it's a matter of are you open can you be open enough, just to experience it and to see that there is
Yeah.
wonderful things,
Yeah. Yeah.
out there. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So I'm glad you're not living on your bed anymore. Yeah, that's great. So, you mentioned about Augusta mentioned earlier about our the the teachings, right? That we would have. Now I know you guys are from a Buddhist background. Is that a new thing for you? Like, these things that you hear, it's like, oh wow, that's something new, or how do you receive it? I'm really curious about uh, how do you guys receive it? What are your thoughts about it? Do you welcome it? Is it affecting you in a certain way? Is it positively affecting you or negatively affecting you? Like how is it for you guys?
About the teaching and
Yeah.
therapy. Well, okay. In Buddhism, there is no like a friend is sharing to a friend. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we were like our older, our respective people
Mm-hmm.
sharing to X, so we have
Mm-hmm.
to follow that.
No
And
matter what.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's like that. Actually, it's not just about Buddhism. It's like our country's culture, so
Mm-hmm.
we stick to that. But
Older
people
people teach younger
teach,
people.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like that. But in here there's how to say we're talking about our friends. Our friends are talking,
Same
yeah, yeah, same
age.
age,
Yeah.
we have a same field.
Same age.
Yeah.
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 Why are you laughing? No, just kidding. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's really comfortable to
Mm.
share, comfortable to receive.
Because you kind of feel like the person you're talking to actually understands what you're going through,
Yeah,
right? Because the age gap is not that big,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah. It's like that, and then yeah, both of the these are like sharing how to live our life better.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different ways of receiving that message and sharing that message.
Yeah.
So I really like it here to the way of our sharings,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just make me to keep coming here and share my thoughts
Yeah.
and receive other thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
how they think about that. It's like
Yeah.
that.
How about you, Augusta? How do you feel about like oh or I actually have a question that I want to ask. Did you find it like oh what a like were you surprised like oh I thought my friend said this is just gonna be fun and like I thought this is gonna be a party and then all of a sudden it's like we're sitting and then we're having meaningful conversations. We're talking about life. We're talking about teachings of Jesus and how we can apply that in our life. Did you feel surprised? Was that a pleasant surprise for you, or is it something that you welcomed the first time, or was it weird? Did you find it weird?
Yeah. I have heard about the Jesus teaching session
Mm-hmm.
before, but I didn't know about the therapy session.
Uh-huh.
Uh, when the therapy session shows up, I thought, it's good for everyone because now I don't have like many problems, but I mentioned that if that kind of session if I had when I was in something trouble and like when in my how can I say that emotionally broken moments, it would be better. But it's okay for like sharing our thoughts and how the most important part is like we came from different backgrounds and like different families, and so uh, we have like different problem solving things. So I had that some like useful ideas from my friends. How
Mm-hmm.
did they pass through the past traumas and past problems like that?
Yeah.
So it could be between friends, between relationships, and between parents and children.
Yeah.
So it is always be a useful conversation for everyone. Uh, we can know about like what life will bring us to bring like troubles or like more fun things to us.
Yeah.
So when we face many problems and difficulties, we really need that kind of conversations and that kind of friends, that kind of society. So it's a really good conversation, a really good like um, session for everyone.
Yeah.
I really like about that. But I brought like three friends last week,
Last week.
right?
Yeah.
So they haven't known about the therapy session.
Uh-huh.
So I I think they will also like that kind of session too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. When she says therapy session, I think what you mean is like the small group discussions, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When we sit together
Yeah.
in circles and then we share, and that's the thing. That's a great thing about sharing is, let's say for example, the three of us plus the four other people who are with us in this room, we're all coming from hunger, right? Like that's the only thing we know, hunger, right? We're always hungry, starvation. Like we haven't eaten food for days and days and days and days. Now, one of us, me, of course, because we're talking about food, it has to be me, found a source of food, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I'm the kind of person where if I found a good source of food, I'd go back to my tribe, my people, and say, "Hey, I found something good." So like come see it. And also, I've eaten, so maybe you guys can eat as well, right? And that's the best thing about sharing for me is when you found something good, right? You ought to share it with other people. And basically in Lift Weekly, that's what we're doing. We have found something good with Jesus, and we're basically just sharing it, to people who maybe like us are also hungry. You know, I think all of us have this like emptiness. Some people call it a void. Some people call it emptiness. It's just this vacuum inside of us, and we're trying to fill it up. We're trying to fill it up with money and I don't know, relationships, fame, accomplishments, whatever, trophies if you're into that. But in my case, what really filled the hunger, what really filled the starvation is when I started having this relationship with Jesus. So whenever we do Lift Weekly, it's basically that, we're it's not really about pointing people to, oh, like this kind of religion. Yeah, it's really pointing to a person, because what I have in Jesus is a relationship, right? And I'm so happy that you guys are getting to hear it, getting to experience it. You mentioned earlier, like, the what you like about the conversations or the therapy sessions, as you would call it, the small group conversations is, we talk about, okay, how do we, you mentioned earlier, how do we take the teachings of Jesus and use it so that our lives can get better, right? You were talking about that. uh, of all the so far of all the teachings of Jesus that you guys heard, what impacted you the most so far?
What it
What made the most impact for you
for
of
me?
all the teachings that you've heard so far when you come to Lift Weekly? What made the most impact the most so far?
Yeah. The one thing is forgiveness. You
Okay.
have mentioned to keep forgiving thing.
Yeah.
So
Is it
like
hard to forgive for you?
it was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not like revenge or something. It's
Uh-huh.
just like I'm a person who holds something when I have some problem with someone.
People who live on their beds, they hold a grudge. They stay on the bed, they think about how they got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, in like in our in my life, it's not like big problem, but like in our daily life, I make mistakes. Some of my friend mistake to me,
Uh-huh.
and then like
You kind of hold it.
hold it, yeah, kind of hold it,
Yeah.
yeah. In and then like, about forgiving, I was I know like it's like okay, I forgive you, and that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like one thing. And then when I came to the live, and I know forgiving is like a process.
Yeah.
I forgive you now. I forgive you tomorrow. I forgive every day.
Come
And
on.
then yeah, and then it's like after that, about for example, a friend make a mistake to me, and then I keep forgiving, and then I forget about it.
Uh-huh.
And when I heard about it, okay, I already forgive him. I don't hold anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most impactful thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the ability that you get now, right?
yeah, yeah,
I mean, before it feels like, oh, it's so difficult to
yeah,
forgive, but now you got this amazing ability to just let go
yeah,
and then move on, right? Like,
yeah,
oh wow, it's possible. I can
yeah,
actually do it,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
yeah, when it happened to me, it was an amazing thing to experience. It's like, oh wow, it's actually, and the more you do it, the more it becomes easier,
yeah.
to do it
You
again,
can. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Augusta? What's so far of all the teachings that you've heard, what made the most impact?
Um, I think the one like the glass was broken, and then it was like
Uh-huh.
faced by goal one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think like the goal is combination of like forgiveness and then letting go.
Yeah.
So uh the when when the glass was broken, like our heart or our like emotional stage was broken
Hmm.
by that one thing, by that one person like that.
Yeah.
So there might be sometimes we cannot forgive, but we want to forgive. So uh at that those kind of moment, the first thing I do about myself is facing myself. I found I searched every one piece that was broken, and then I try to rebuild myself and forgive and at the same time forgiving little by little to those people,
Yeah.
and then I try to let it go, and before that I visit myself with like go. So that is the most impactful one for me.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. And then you'd find that that jar that
Yeah.
was broken before, like in the culture of the Japanese, the kintsugi, right? They use
Yeah.
gold, right? And now that it's repaired,
Yeah.
by using that gold thing to put the broken pieces together, now that jar is actually even more valuable
Yeah.
than it was before. I find in my personal life that some of the relationships that I thought I was willing to let go of, just because I cannot forgive them, so it's okay, never mind. But because I was willing to go through the difficult process of forgiveness and then win the person again, win the person back again, and now we're in a relationship again. Those are actually the people that I hold dearly in my life now because they mean so much more to me. When before I would have easily just say, dismissed, like I let you go already. But because you're willing to go through forgiveness, right? The process of forgiveness. Now that relationship, that person actually has more value, because you know um, how painful it took for you to keep that person, right, in your life, right? Yeah, that's really awesome. Uh, you know, the thing that I learned about following Jesus is the practicality of Jesus. The he has left a lifestyle template for us. Like, this is how you should live your life. And if you just follow, your life is actually going to have this rich, amazing experience. You open yourself to now being able to find a path of love. you know I think every person is looking for that, like a path for themselves. And I think all of us want that path to be a path of love. Is that something that you desire in your life? Or, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to ask is, attending Lift weekly, did did that open you up to that kind of desire? Like, yeah, I want my life to be better. Like, I want to find this path for my life, and I want it to be a path of love. Is that something that you desire now? You want to answer that, or you want to pass it
You
to?
mean you mean like I think uh in the live session,
Yeah.
as you mentioned earlier, we came from Buddhist background.
Yeah, yeah.
So in our Buddhist like teaching, there is like, if I do this good thing, so a good thing will return. If
Uh-huh.
I do a bad thing, so that kind of bad thing will return on me.
Yeah.
So that kind of how can I say
It's like
that?
karma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
karma. So in we here in the live, we don't have that kind of karma. We always like forgiving about people, and
Hmm.
I think that the intention is to live to live your life peacefully.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one
Yeah.
because I think in the future we are focusing on our job, our business, and our family,
Hmm.
and our own friendship, our own society like that.
Yeah.
The main key point is like that, to live our life peacefully. When our life becomes peaceful, everything happening around you is like you can just pass through, just ignoring them. if if I feel like sorry, if I feel bad, and if I have like something troubled inside of my heart or something like that, everything I see will be a little bit like annoying for me.
Hmm.
So the most important thing is in life is building yourself to be peaceful. So I like that's why I like to live.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really awesome. Because basically, what you're saying is, especially this last part that you said, like if you have something troubling you inside, like I don't know, like anger, maybe
Yeah.
that's how you're gonna see your world.
Yeah.
You're gonna see your world through that. But what you're saying right now is, if I achieve peace in my life, if I live my life in peace, that's also how I'm going to experience my world,
Yeah.
and my life as I move forward. That's really, wow, that's really really awesome. Yeah, it becomes sort of like it becomes a how would you say, like like when you wear a shades, right? The shades always have like a tint. Some shades have like black tint, like really dark red, blue, and if you wear a red shades or a shade with red tint, that's how you see your world. You see it with a red tint, right? So with the tint of peace in on your vision, that's also you how you see your world, through very peaceful way of looking at your life now, right? So that's really awesome, man. Yeah, how about you? Like, coming to Lift Weekly, did it open you up to desire? Yeah, I want to. I didn't know there's a way
Yeah.
to better my life. Now I want it. Did that do it for you?
Yeah, like as like she said, when I do good things, I will receive good things in our belief. But it's like it's not always true. When I do good things, there's gonna be like bad things to me. Yeah. Everyone experience like that. Why is do why it's happened to me? It's like that. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it's more like it's not like expecting always good.
Mm.
What I thought right now
Yeah.
is I can give you good things, but it doesn't matter if I get good things or bad things. I can live peacefully
What you
because
get doesn't.
it's,
It's
yeah,
not the point, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
because I can live my life peacefully.
It's more of
In
what you give out
Yeah,
is what matters.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Come on. Love that. These two are awesome, man. Yeah.
yeah,
And I also kind of love that what you're sharing now is this change of perspective that you guys are going through, right? Or is happening for you right now. Is that weird for you? Like, oh wow, I I thought I only would attend like a youth gathering, and then all of a sudden it's changing my perspective. Is that a weird thing for you? Like, how do you find? I'm curious. Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, if there is nothing like that, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I won't keep coming here because like I we give time not just for fun, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get something valuable. So
Yeah.
that's what to keep coming.
Yeah.
So that's why I like it, and I
That's
don't feel
awesome.
not weird. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Augusta? Is that weird for you? Like, I thought I was just gonna be like have fun, like be with friends, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, it's changing. It's changing how I think. Is this weird for you?
No, I think like we both have an also
Uh-huh.
also so
Old souls.
yeah, so
Okay.
both of us usually, oh, like, how can I say that, like, um we never go to the bars or club. These are like
Okay.
noisy
Because he lives
music.
on the bed.
Yeah.
How would he go?
Noisy music, and then those kind of like that that
You
things
don't
can
like
lead
you
to,
don't like that.
yeah. So
Okay.
this kind of like conversation, and like a serious conversation,
This is meaningful for you.
yeah,
Yeah.
meaningful for you.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it doesn't seem like weird on us. It's a
Yeah.
very like useful, and like it's fun. And
Yeah.
then it's one friend said to me earlier, I don't know, I can't remember the person's name, like, oh, the life is much more like an organized society.
Hmm.
They have like plans, like at 5, like we will pick up our student, and then at 5:30 we will arrive to live, and then we gather around together, and we will play games like
If
15
only
minutes,
you
something like
know
that. Yeah.
how
But
chaotic things can be
yeah,
sometimes.
on Saturday it was like that.
No, no, but it is organized, but not everything is organized. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
But
yeah, this guy complains all the time.
one thing I'm curious about is like PMAC and other team members. How you guys like planning for like every Saturday we have like a gathering, and we have to do we have to prepare food and prepare games, and
Yeah.
something like that. So I'm wondering that how did that guys got the energy from to celebrate that kind
Good question.
yeah, it's awesome.
Where do you get your energy, to do all of this? Coffee, lots of coffee. No, no. Well, our heart is really. Um, I guess I'll go back to that analogy that I was talking about. If all of us come from starvation, and we're the only thing we know is hunger, and then one of us found a source of food, nourishment. You know, um, you go back and say, "Hey, I found the source," and that's how we feel. When we found Jesus, it really changed our lives, and that's really our desire. Our desire and the only motivation why it's okay to cook food for like 30 people, which is not an easy thing to do. you know why do we think of like, okay, how can we have more fun this Saturday? Like, what games are we gonna do? Like, how about the prizes? All these things, like, we drive to the university, bring you back here, drive back again. The only motivation, what keeps us going, is to be able to put Jesus in front of you, and then you decide, like, am I going to embrace this person in my life and give this person the or give myself the chance to have a relationship with this person, and then see how it's going to transform me. Because my life got transformed when I started to walk with Jesus and have a relationship with Jesus. So that's basically the motivation, that we have. It's the we are convinced, because it happened to us on a very personal level, on a very individual experiences. It happened to Jew. Like, how old were you, Jew, when you met the Lord? 15. It happened to him when he was 15. It happened to Prathana yesterday. Um, no, I'm just kidding. But my point is, it happened to us, and so we're so convinced that we gotta tell others. We gotta tell others. Like it's almost like finding this amazing, place. It's like, why do you want to keep that to yourself? When there's nourishment, there's water, there's love, there's peace, there's joy. You want others to experience that as well. So that's basically our motivation. That's what keeps us going. That's what motivates us. That's why we try to organize ourselves and try to give you the best experience that you can have, so that you can have the best chance and you can be positioned in the best possible way, so that you can take a look, of who this person is, right? And see, oh wow, this is who Jesus is. Now it's your, and that's the thing too, that we don't do in Lift Weekly, that we don't like force people, like, we fed you so you have no choice. you know? Like, we don't force people. It's your choice. I mean, it's your life anyways, and it's your decision. What we're saying is, it changed us. I mean, Jesus can change you as well. So it's up to you. So I'm really happy that you guys are having this journey. Are you happy that you got into this sort of, like, because that's how we see it. Like, you, maybe for you it's like, oh, I just come attend, but it's really a journey. Like, I feel like you're walking into, I don't know if you feel that way, but the way I see it is like you're walking into something now, and what you will discover depends on you, right? Like, how deep are you willing to go, and how far are you willing to go? Like, are you happy you're in this journey? How, by the way, how is this affecting your day to day life? That would be the last thing that I want to hear from you guys.
So as like she said, we are like old souls. Like
Hmm.
we are only 21, 22, and like we don't go out for bars or
Yeah.
drinks, alcohol, smokes, and then like we both have our way of having fun together, like inner peace and like sharing our thoughts, deep
Yeah.
conversation, serious talks. So that's why we love to camp here,
Mm.
keep camping here,
Yeah.
because this is our way of having fun,
Yeah.
having our fun of living our life daily.
Yeah.
So yes, this is affecting our daily life because we already both is like that. We were already like that.
Uh-huh.
So we are
Okay.
having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Augusta? Are you happy that you found yourself on this journey, and how is this affecting your daily life?
Yes. Um, I'm in 21st years old, so I know that like I am now living in university dorms. So
Uh-huh.
I have my roommates,
Yeah.
like two roommates, but one has been moved out, so one left. And then there is like we have like different schedules. She is a morning person, and I am a night owl. So sometimes like
You're a
some
night
kind
person.
of yeah.
Okay.
So
But not a bar person.
like I love watching reels, TikTok like that, and
Follow her.
and she is like
Pratana Campbell. Is that the handle? Yeah, Pratana Campbell.
she is like my mom.
Yeah.
The only different thing is like she is not scolding me, but that
Mm.
she gets up early, and when I wake up around 12 or 1 p.m., she's already in her bed taking a nap. So I have to do it like quietly, doing my things like that,
Uh-huh.
and then and we are living like about 4 months, around 4 months together, and I and both of us have like a little bit problem, or not a problem, but it's like I don't like about that thing about her like that. So
Mm.
I know that like people have like
We're
both
dissing our roommates now,
both yeah
guys.
both both good sides and bad sides.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we have to accept that. We don't
Mm.
um if we if we only want like good things from a person, that's not fair.
Yeah.
But I know that, but sometimes I forgot to forgive them. So uh can we live is like um child, you have to forgive sometimes people like that. So that's
Uh-huh.
very effective for me. Now I'm really living in my peaceful lifestyle with my roommate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
With your roommate,
Yeah.
yeah. Bring her to Lyft weekly.
He's
Oh, you already did bring her. So now I think the relationship is gonna go on a better place.
and she could be like thinking about, I don't like this thing about Augusta like that. And then we
Uh-huh.
have a like a small discussion, therapy session. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I have to forgive her like that. So we can live peacefully together.
Ah, there you
Yeah. One shot, two
go.
birds.
There you
Yeah.
go. She's been thinking, how am I gonna solve my problem with my
Yeah.
roommate? Bring her to Lift Weekly. There you go. That's how you solve it. Relationships just keep getting better with Lift Weekly.
That's how I can get. I can ask her forgive me every time I do mistake.
Hey, remember
Yeah.
what we learned in
Oh,
Lift Weekly? You gotta forgive me.
last time, like you said, like we have to forgive, keep forgiving everyone like that. And then he suddenly talked to me like that. Hey, if we bring that sofa back to my dorm and then ask Pima, please forgive me. How about like that? We are like, huh? How did he? How did he realize about the teaching in reverse like that? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there are ways to abuse it. There are ways to abuse it. Okay, last question. Now that he's getting to know Jesus more and more, is he a better boyfriend? Okay, he's
Yeah.
more patient
Yeah.
now. Okay,
Patient.
how about now that she's getting to know Jesus and she's trying to follow Jesus, is she a better girlfriend?
Yes.
Of
Of
course,
course.
of course you're
Of
gonna answer
course.
yes. There's no there's no other answer. Kenneth is like, what kind of question is this? Of course, yes. There's no other answer. Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like forgiving, like not a big thing, but sometimes in a relationship, like I do an only mistake,
Uh-huh.
but she's forgive me, not
Yeah.
take that
She's
seriously,
more
forgive
forgiving
me.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's more forgiving now. Well, there you go. Yeah. You guys are really cute. And thank you for having this conversation with me. I'm really happy that you have found yourself in this journey, and I hope you get to know Jesus more because I know it for a fact that if you get to know him more, life just gets better, for you. He leads you on to a path of love. That's what Jesus does, for us. And yeah, that's my hope for you guys. And yeah, keep coming. Would you recommend? I mean, would you keep bringing friends in Lift Weekly? All
Yeah,
right, all right.
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys heard that? We'll sign a agreement. No, just kidding.
Can can I bring like one Thai friend?
Yeah, sure, no
Okay.
problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her
Yeah,
after
we
we have.
actually have promotion. We actually have a lift for Thai students, which is every Friday. Yeah,
Oh,
so
Friday.
yeah, every Friday night. Ours, the one for the international students, is Saturday, right? So, but we do have every Friday night for the Thai. So, I mean, ask her if where she
Okay.
wants to go. But of course, if she goes to Saturday, it'll be English. But if she comes to Friday, that'll be in Thai. Yeah, so maybe she'll have. But bring her. I mean,
Yeah.
come along.
Okay.
Yeah. So free dinner Friday, Saturday. No, I was kidding. I was kidding. All right. Well, thank you, Augusta. Thank you, Kenneth. I hope you guys enjoyed our conversation. This is what happens when you enter into a journey with Jesus. You discover new things, and I'm really happy that you guys are discovering new and wonderful things for your life. We pray that you be blessed and that you continue on. Thank you for joining us.